What up, folks? I am Ultrazilla, and this is my review of the Marvel Legends 80th Anniversary Thor, the classic Thor. I picked this up at Target, found it on Brickseek. There was one in my area that had it. I went, it was not out on the floor, but a very helpful, deserves a raise gentleman went in the back and got one for me. He also checked, and I didn't even ask him, he checked if there was any other boxes. He seemed to be a little bit in the know about these. I checked if there was any other boxes back there. There was not. So this is the only one that's shown up of these in my area. I did just review the Hulk and Wolverine set, but I ordered that from GameStop.com. This guy is pretty cool. I'm not going to waste a lot of time here, so let's just get into it. Thor comes with a fist. Yep. It's got a nice punching fist if you need it. It's for his left hand. He only comes with a fist. One fist, not even two. One fist. I'm not joking. Can't make this stuff up. It's one fist. Would have been better if he came with two, but I guess he would always be holding his hammer, so I don't know. That must be the thinking there. It's nicely done. It's got some good details on it, and that's all I got to say about a fist. Of course, Thor comes with Mjolnir here. Hilt is very simple, just brown. Strap as well is just brown. Very simple sculpt, not much to talk about here. But the top is amazing. It feels like granite. It looks like a nice big cinder block. This is all sculpted in and then put a little wash over it. So very nicely done all over. On the top, on the sides. Very well done. Then the words here are, the inscription is all sculpted in as well. That's amazing. Whosoever holds this hammer, if be worthy, shall possess the power of Thor. That's awesome. Really nicely done. I really like it. It would have been nice if they would have put a little wash on this, but this is awesome. He holds it well, as you saw at the top. Very, very awesomely done. Looking at Thor, first thing I want to talk about is his cape, which is really nice, and for some reason it's driving my lighting and my camera here like completely bonkers. So let's get through it. It looks really good. It's a nice sculpt. There's a little, messed up piece right there, a little excess paint, which I got off. There you go. Hey, not messed up at all. It did leave a little mark. So I don't know what that was. Maybe it wasn't paint at all. Really nice folds and wrinkles in it. Nice dark red. It's got a very nice little wash over that. So it looks really good. And now it's back. My lighting is back. Look at that. It does not like anything. It doesn't like this cape. That's crazy. It is different, if you were wondering, than Beta Ray Bill's cape. I was wondering at first, but it's a completely different sculpt, which is very nice. And this one goes into his shoulders. I don't know how well it would come out if you're going to try to do that. Don't try to do that. So that goes in his shoulders like so. The inside looks pretty good as well. The head sculpt is phenomenal. I love it. I mean, I have a love-hate relationship. Anybody who watches this channel, anybody that knows me with Marvel Legends, for whatever reason, it's too many of them. There's so many reuses of, the molds and stuff, whatevs. It's just a lot of it bores me in sculpt and stuff. The MCU stuff I really like. So it's cool that they're doing very specific, classic pieces for this 80th anniversary thing. I really dig that. This Thor looks amazing. That's Thor. That's an awesome head sculpt. It looks fantastic. The hair looks really good. Sculpted very well. I like how it's flowing. There is a nice little whitewash over the blonde, the yellow. God, it hates the back of this figure. Well, let's go back. But the hair looks great. That is crazy. I cannot figure out. It's something with this red, I gotta assume. I'm not a color theorist here, so face looks great. Love the jawline. Love how it's sculpted. He's very chiseled. I like the lips. Very nicely done. The eyes look good. They're in the right spots. The eyebrows look good. Can't get enough of that. That's really perfect. The helmet looks good. You know, little wings are done well. Very light, silvery there, and then a different silver here. It does have a swirly plastic on it, which is a shame, but it's fine. I'm good with it. That's one of the little faults, but it's fine. The silver on these big buttons all look good. Gold belt. There is a little bit of a, I think it's a wash. It could just be dirt, but it looks good. I'm fine with it. There's a little mess up there, a little extra silver, but it's fine. The leather pieces, I'm going to assume this leather in, real life. Looks good. I like the folds and wrinkles there. Going down to his legs, that looks good. Going down to his boots. These are soft plastic up in front, and I dig that. I think that's perfect. They look really good. Nice texture to them. The feet look good. So I like it a lot. I think it's very, very nicely done. I'm just going to... This cape. It's got to be the cape. The straps look good on the feet. Silver at the buckles. That looks pretty good. Now I'm back here and everything's fine. It's amazing. The arms are very nice. I like how they're sculpted, very chiseled. I kept wanting to say chiseled. I like saying chiseled for this review, apparently. I like his hands, as I was alluding to with the hands. They are very well done here. Really, really nice. So I like it. I think it's awesome. Really great looking Thor figure. The helmet does not come off, if you were wondering. So beautifully done. I love it. I mean, it looks fantastic. The proportions are really nice. Look at that. That is super, super cool. Ah, but him falling down aside, he looks pretty good. Does he fall down a lot? He's falling on me a little bit. It's not really loose, but it feels kind of weird. There is a definite weirdness to the feel of this. I don't know what it is. Maybe these are a little loose here, going outwards. Not really forwards. Hey, articulation. He could do that much of a split. Kicks that much, goes back a little bit, swivel, double jointed knee, boot cut, because you could turn like that, swivel, hinge at the feet. So yeah, I would say maybe going outwards, there might be a little bit of like looseness to the legs. Waist, big joint in the middle here, which works decently. It's a little weird too. Like, it feels not loose. I guess loose. I don't know. It feels a little weird to me. That's one of the things I'm talking about. There's a little bit of weirdness in there and there. And that probably lends itself to some falling. Hinge, swivel at the shoulder. Swivel, double jointed elbow. And then you'll have a hinge in there which goes upwards. And, swivel. Head is on the hinged ball joint. You are hindered by the hair and the cape. So, is what it is. The articulation is definitely not this figure's strong suit, but, you'll be able to get him in a bunch of poses because it's got the standard Marvel Legends, articulation. It looks good, so that's the most important part, and the articulation is fine. There is a little weirdness, but I can't tell if that's just on, obviously, I can't tell if that's just on mine or a universal thing. You guys let me know if you've gotten this figure, if you have any weird articulation things going on with it. For your size comparisons, of course, we have to start out with Beta Ray Bill, and they look pretty good together. I do like it. It would have been cooler if he was like a more classic Beta Ray Bill, but it still works pretty well. Here's Thor with Professor Hulk. Yeah, that works. That works for me. Thor should be smaller than Hulk, obviously, but this Thor is pretty big too. You'll see with some smaller figures after. Here he is with the Marvel Studios 10th Anniversary Hulk. And the big 80th Anniversary Hulk. And I love how these guys look together. Oh man, I wanna get him into a fighting pose right now. Here he is with the Infinity War Black Widow. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Lord Zed, Tracer, Hellboy, and boy do I love these two together. They look really cool. And finally, the Moff-X Spider-Man. And my final thoughts, this pose is not easy to do, because he doesn't hold on to his hammer quite that good. So, like that, by the strap. I'm glad I got to do it, because I really wanted to. This is a cool figure, though. I really like it. Really nice job by Hasbro. Couple of minor issues. There might be a little looseness there, but it's not like game breaking. You know, the cape is really cool, and overall it's pretty clean. There's a few like little spots where it could be a little cleaner, but it's not that bad. Head sculpt is phenomenal. Love it. I feel like this is the classic Thor. Like, it's one of those cases where this is the only classic Thor you'll ever need. I mean, I'm sure there'll be like something down the line better, maybe some Japanese import, but I think Hasbro nailed it. I like it a lot. I'm very happy. So there you go, guys. This is a really cool figure. Definitely, if you love Thor, go out and get it. You know, it's gonna really do it for you. Maybe he'll even fix your car for you. Who knows? But that's my review, and I hope you dug it. So if you could please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Buy me a coffee on Coffee. You dig what I do. Till next time, peace out, peeps.